What's up, peoples? It's Gendo here, and welcome back to the Basque Boys. As always, if you are still enjoying the series, please do go and drop it a like. And today, well, we got an easy bit and a hard bit. The easy bit is we know that we have advanced into the Champions League knockout stages. The hard bit, well, we don't know who we're going to be facing. We're second place. That is a for sure. We're not jumping up. We're definitely not dropping down. We just don't know who all the group winners are. And who we're going to be facing. So we'll find out about that at the end of the episode, but today we got to play through our two matches in Marseille to finish out the group, and then Almeria in the league. Before we get to that, we did play a couple of matches leading up to this point, so let's get into those. And we didn't play much. It was just only two matches in the league in our first leg of our Copa del Rey match versus Murcia, and we won all three of them. Following our last episode, we took on Espanyol at home, coming away with a very solid 3-0 victory. Muniain Herrera finally hitting a penalty kick, and Asier Villalibre adding to the tally. After that, against Murcia, they were a recently promoted Segunda B side into the Segunda Division, and well, they pretty much acted like it. I put it a team full of my reserve squad players, and they absolutely trounced them. 6-1 the final. As you can see, the goal scorers Pereda, Iñaki Garcia, Xavi getting himself a rare start, and Carlos Miranda, the striker that you've seen over the last couple of seasons. I'm starting to do a side-by-side comparison between him and John Batista. Miranda is getting up there. He's almost level with John Batista. I'm actually thinking about bringing him up to the full roster before the end of the season is out, but we'll worry about that at a later time. The last match in this set against Celta, yes, we got a 1-0 victory, but it wasn't all that good. Xavi, yes, in the 9th minute, but Celta were all over us. Could have ended in a draw. Celta, with all their pressing, they could have come away with a win. So very fortunate to get 3 points here, continuing to rise back up the ranks. So a short little time jump also sees a short little jump in the table, going from 4th into 3rd place is Bilbao. We're still 3 points behind Barcelona, 2 behind Atletico Madrid, and as you can see, Real Madrid starting to slowly creep up the table. I know they had a horrible season last year, but I feel they're back to their old ways, and they're going to make a late charge in the second half of the season. Right, so let's get into the first match versus Marseille. They are the group winners at this point in time, and like I said, it is the last match where it doesn't really mean much of anything. So we're going to throw out a little bit of a rotated side. They're going to be coming out in a 4-1-4-1 with Colidio sitting up top. He was a big asshole for us when he was still in the Spanish leagues. Now he's off at Marseille, and he has come back to haunt us. But we're going to come out with a 4-2-3-1, just saying, let's give this formation a try. And the lineup's going to be as follows. Kepa is going to be in net. Ujia, Ray, Laporte, Azpilicueta along the back line. Pereda and Marino will be the 2 center mids, or 3 attacking mids. Will be Herbias and Chelsea and Vasquez. And John Batista is going to get a rare start today just because he needs some fitness. Sitting there with like 58% fitness, that's not good. Plus, he's also a decent goal scorer, so why not put him out there and see what he can do? So, anyway, let's go kick off and see what happens in this final group match. Villalibre is not on the bench today because I don't want to waste his energy or him getting injured in what is essentially a meaningless match at this point in time. We do have Javi Martinez, Mikel San Jose, Iker Muniain on the bench just in case, but Villalibre, he's my golden boy. He's my golden goose. I don't want him getting hurt. 13 minutes on now, and a little bit of decent passing movement getting through. Herbias tried to slip it through out on the wings, but it doesn't go all the way through. But now we have another decent attack. Herbias, he tried to get across in and just couldn't find the handle once again. Marseille doing very well to bunch up that center to prevent any sort of crosses coming through. Eder Vasquez trying to throw an across. It's just not happening. And after 3 straight attacks, Marseille have themselves an attack of their own. But Laporte has just seen himself with a red card. I can't get away from these. I can't even get mad at this anymore. Because every single live com, every single one, there's a red card that happens either on my side or their side, and it's showing that it's more on my side now. So I just need to learn to accept it. I'm growing to accept it. So that's why I'm not going to get mad anymore. Because it's just something that is inevitably going to happen to me where I just get a red card out of nowhere. So Chelsea's going to have to be coming off because I need to have all 4 of my defenders. San Jose is going to be coming on in his place, and I'm going to keep everything the same, keep the attacking style that we've been using throughout the first 12 minutes of this match, and just see what happens. Marseille now taking the ball up the wings. Uhia making some decent tackles, but can't really get much of anything on it. Kepa, it's a foul in the box, but it's Colidio. It goes against Marseille. Fortunate for us, I would not have liked to have given up a penalty right there. I might swap down from the attacking formation, the attacking mentality to counterattack. You can't let them take the ball off you that easily. San Jose, just clear it out. Good interception. Good clearance away. Vasquez needs to learn to make a decent pass. Azpilicueta now out on the wing, but Marseille have those lanes closed down. We actually found a way to pass out of it. Pereda tries to get up to Hervias, doesn't really do much of anything, and then Oscar Ray cannot commit to getting the ball. It goes to Colidio, passes it to Villalba, who's right there. Why was Kepa diving the wrong way? Did you see that? Villalba took a slow shot. I don't know if it was scuffed, it wasn't deflected, but Kepa commits to a dive the opposite way. He had plenty of time to read it and react to it, but he just says, fuck it. Oh, it did get deflected. In 2D, it didn't look like it got deflected. So, yeah, I can understand that, because it would have gone to the right side, and that's where Kepa dove. This has been an entire comedy of errors. A shit show over these last 2 episodes. And I don't understand it. I really don't. I wish I could. I wish I can come up with some bullshit explanation of what exactly is going on, but I just can't. I really don't know what to say. It's not the players. See, it's not the players, because the players, I could put out any combination of players in there, and we could still get red cards. The tactics have been tweaked so that they won't have to, mark tighter or fly into challenges. And now Hervias is injured. I mean, it's just going from bad to worse. Hervias is going to have to come out for Shabby. Confirm that sub. And I don't know. I don't know, guys. I have no words. And time is just ticking away. If we look at the stats, we have not had a single shot on target. And I feel like at this point in time, if we would have had all 11 men on the pitch, yeah, I think we could have. Especially since we're playing at home, we definitely would have had a shot on target. But refs got to screw us again with a red card. So, yeah. And it's just been a whole load of nothing in this second half. No shots, no possession, no goals, no nothing. And we absolutely just limp away. We absolutely just limp away from this Champions League group stage. Losing our last 2. Not even having all 11 men on the pitch in losing our last 2. Oh, it just gets from bad to worse. So Hervias is out for the rest of the season. 5 months. Damaged Achilles. Laporte's banned for a match. He's going to get fined 2 weeks' wages, and if he doesn't like it, then he can go suck a lemon. I just don't know what's going on with this team anymore. And it's been going on for the last 2 years. It's not like this just happened this year. It's been going on for the last 2. Like a light switch. It's just been this team keeps fouling, keeps getting the yellow cards, keeps getting red cards. And I just don't know what happened to the discipline of this team. They're just doing whatever they want. See, here's the thing. If I bring up Miranda, that would solve problems on the left side, I want to say. No, Miranda could play on the right side. Hold on. Carlos Miranda could play on the left. I thought he could play on the right. Is there anybody that could play on both wings? Chechu Marino. If I bring up Chechu Marino, he's going to be a backup all the way through, but at least he could play on both the left and right side. Just what Pablo could do. But at the same time, do I promote Carlos, because Carlos is starting to prove that he belongs in the first team. Now, I can't do anything until the transfer window opens because he's sitting down in Bilbao. So that's really the option that I have at this point in time, is I need to bring up a winger from my youth system, my Bilbao system, and it's looking more like it's going to be Carlos. I don't know. What do you guys think? Leave in the comment box below. Do I bring up Marino, Chechu Marino, or Carlos Miranda? I'm leaning more towards Carlos. What do you guys think? All right, so let's just get back into the league and see if we can't continue on with that nice little 2-game win streak that we had up to this point. They're going to be coming out in a 4-4-2 is Almeria. And we're going to be back out in our 4-3-3, the V formation. The lineup's going to be as follows. A little bit of change, just get some fitness and whatnot. Kepa's still going to be in net, though. Lekwe, Echeniz, Laporte, and Sabarit are going to be along the back line this time. San Jose, the defense, mid. Marino, Herrera in the middle of the park. And it can't be MVP anymore because, well, the P is gone and got himself injured. But we're going to have Shabby and Muniain alongside with Villalibre sitting up top. Almeida aren't that good of a squad. Behind me, you can't see the results. They've drawn 4 out of their last 5. But at this point, anything is possible. With my team that wants to be consistently foul heavy, all bets are off. So let's go kick off and see what happens. I don't know, guys. I think I'm starting to hit that wall in this save, just this save, of the constant red cards, the constant fouling, the constant missing of the penalties. That's really been a big issue over the last few months. But I'm just starting to hit that point where it's just really grating on me. I'm just like, I know I should learn to accept it, but at the same time, the more I see it happen, the more frustrating it gets. But anyway, let's get into this. 10 minutes on, and we really should have cut out that pass. Almeida coming through. Guillermo taking a shot well wide. Don't know what he was aiming for over there. And this match really is flying by. We got 2 minutes left to go in this half. Ander Herrera on a yellow card. Sprays it out to Sabarit. Inside to Muniain. Doesn't have a lot of help, but oh my god, he clangs it off of the crossbar. Well, that seriously woke me up because I didn't have any words for that. I was sitting there just waiting for something to happen. And we finally got something, and it didn't turn out to be all that great whatsoever. It's 0-0. I'm not happy with anybody's performance out there. Just going to give him a good old bollocken. Get the ball from the back to the front. Give it to Villalibre because you know he's going to put it into the back of the net. So what's the problem? Guys, what is the problem here? Good tackle from Marino. Now let's see what we can do with it. He has a couple of yellow shirts in his face. Has to play it back. Ander Herrera gets it through 1 defender. Gets through 2 defenders. Marino to Villalibre. Takes a shot. It just gets past the goalkeeper. Blanco does get a hand to it, but he can't keep it out, and 3 minutes into the second half, we got ourselves a lead. Friggin' finally, guys, took you long enough to get yourself a goal with some decent passing to slip it through the yellow shirts. Well, like I said, Blanco did get a hand to it, but wasn't strong enough. 20 minutes left to go in this match, and really, that was the only highlight we've had so far in this second half. Already made a couple of subs, Javi Martinez, Linton Jr. on, and I may have spoken too soon. We finally get ourselves a highlight. 17 minutes left to go in this game. A nice interception. Shabby coming up, but he's got yellow shirts everywhere in front of him. He needs to do better than just run it directly at them. He needs to learn to pass it off. It's just pinballing back and forth. Muniain to Marino. Was Shabby onside? Ref is saying yes to Muniain. One winger to the other. And we got ourselves a 2-0 lead at this point in time. Muniain has not scored a lot this year. That's only his 6th goal of the season, but it comes at a very, very nice time as we double the lead with 17 minutes left to go. And really, with how Almeida are playing, it doesn't look like they're going to come back and equalize this. Last second shot from Muniain, but it goes wide, and the ref blows full-time whistle. It's 2-0 to the club. Very nicely done, boys. It took you a while there, but we got the win in the end, and that sees us at the end of the day pop up into second place. Everyone else needs to play their matches, though. But anyway, we're all done with that. We got the knockout stages draw in just a couple of days' time. Let's go ahead to that and see who exactly we're going to face in the first knockout round. All right, it's draw time, and we're obviously unseeded because we are second place in our group. Let's take a look at those that were seeded. Benfica, Bayer Leverkusen, Man United, PSG, Chelsea, Man City, Marseille, and Tottenham. We obviously can't take on Marseille because they were in our group. Everybody else, it's open season, and to be honest with you, I want either Benfica or Bayer Leverkusen. I don't want any of the English teams, and PSG are still a force to be reckoned with. So, without further ado, let's just get to drawing. And, well, we don't get Bayer Leverkusen. That would have been nice. Or Benfica. Great. The 2 teams that I wanted, the 2 easy teams in that entire group, are gone. So, this is all going to be fun now as we're just drawing ourselves. Okay, we get Spurs. We get Spurs. That's not that bad. I'm trying to recall, I think we took on Spurs once before. I'm pretty sure we took them on. No, we didn't. I thought for sure we took on Spurs at one point in time. I guess I'm wrong. So this will be the first time ever we're taking on Tottenham in the Champions League. So it could have been a lot better. Also could have been a lot worse. So I'm considering myself a little lucky on that draw. Spurs Champions League, not going to be the next episode though, because I believe we got some Copa del Rey matches that we need to go through, and that's also in the middle of the transfer window. Hopefully we don't get any of our players poached, but you got to tune in next time to see if that'll happen. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, please go and hit that like, share, subscribe, and all that jazz. And if you want to leave a comment below on this episode or the series as a whole, please go and do so, because I appreciate every comment that you put down. This is Gendo, guys, and I hope to see you next time. Take care, and peace out.